Hello, we are the Relational Agents Group in Northeastern University. My name is Dhaval Parmar and I will be presenting our paper titled Making It Personal, Addressing Individual Audience Members in Oral Presentations Using Augmented Reality. Many public speaking situations benefit from non-verbal audience cues that allow speakers to adapt dynamically. In classroom settings, the ability for teachers to call students by name, a technique for active learning, additionally boosts presentation effectiveness. Making it possible for speakers to have these kinds of information and feedback at their fingertips has caught on in recent years, including the use of RF clickers and smartphones. In our work, we examine the augmented reality system to integrate enhanced feedback and audience information with the speaker's field of view. Our AR system features the Microsoft HoloLens head-mounted display, as seen on the presenter in the top image. We designed two feedback options. In the overlay system, the information is displayed above the heads of the audience so that the presenter can see the feedback without breaking the gaze with the audience. In the peripheral system, audience feedback is displayed off to the side in the presenter's periphery. The presenter can then check for feedback as and when needed and avoid being distracted by the feedback system. We also included a control condition without any feedback display. The audience provides feedback using a handheld tablet or smartphone. The audience can indicate their current mood, whether positive or negative, ask the presenter to speak louder, softer, faster, or slower, and indicate if they have questions or concerns, either with the raise hand option or by typing the question to be displayed as text. The presenter sees the iconographic and textual information from each audience member along with the audience names. The presenter might see that they need to speak louder for the audience in the back and adjust their delivery, or they might see that Bob and Alice have the same question about the previous slide and decide to go back and address the question before moving on. We compared the overlay, peripheral, and control conditions in a between-subject study with 37 presenter participants and 52 audience participants. Presenters were randomly assigned to one of the three conditions. All presenters gave the same presentation and were provided 20 minutes of rehearsal time to prepare and 10 minutes to deliver the presentation. We hypothesized that feedback in the overlay condition, which helps maintain gaze with the audience, will be more favorable to presentation effectiveness than the peripheral feedback condition, where the visual attention is divided between the audience and the feedback display in the periphery. To evaluate this, we asked the presenters to rate the system's reliability, helpfulness, and desire to use the system again, among other things. From the audience, we asked about speaker nervousness, audience engagement, and excitement during the presentation, and how well the presenter remembered the name of the audience members. We also hypothesized that by making helpful feedback readily available, the AR systems will increase speaker confidence and reduce public speaking anxiety among the presenters, which we measured with speaker questionnaires before and after the presentation. Lastly, we wanted to assess the presentation quality independently of the system users. 15 independent judges with varying levels of presentation experience viewed recordings of the presentations and provided subjective Likert style ratings on the presentation effectiveness. The judges could see the HoloLens on the presenter, but otherwise had no knowledge of the AR feedback system interfaces. Our speaker questionnaires indicated that the use of a large head-mounted AR display did not negatively impact speaker confidence or anxiety. The overlay system was preferred by presenters over the peripheral system, as indicated by their responses to system reliability, helpfulness, and desire to use the system for future presentations. Audience members benefited from the overlay system as well. Having audience name information readily available in their field of view allowed presenters to call audience members by name more often, and audience members perceived this as the presenter remembering their name more often. Qualitative feedback from the audience indicated that the use of names resulted in a stronger bond of confidence between the presenter and the audience and enhanced an impression of receiving personalized attention. Lastly, independent judges evaluating recordings of the presentations made similar observations. However, they noted that the use of stage space and body postures was more effective in the peripheral condition. This could be the result of movement manifested as presenters switched their attention between the audience and the feedback display at the side of the room. One issue with the system is scaling. With more audience members and especially rows of audience members, the AR system would need to use visual space differently, such as by showing guiding lines to audience members or dynamically adjusting size and visibility of feedback information according to the presenter's line of sight. Entirely new visualization techniques for annotating very large audiences with information should also be explored, such as displays of aggregate statistical information or color-coded holographic overlays. Further, some speakers mentioned that they would prefer not seeing negative feedback during the presentation, so giving speakers the ability to filter certain kinds of feedback may be important. Finally, the current system displays user feedback persistently until the audience changes it. It may be better to display feedback temporarily and then remove it automatically after a period of time. Audience members may also benefit from seeing exactly what the presenter sees of their current feedback. Thank you for listening, and please refer to our paper for more details.